to play. Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. This is my Center of Operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is. And whatever you do, read what's in the file called Case File. That'll tell you all about the mystery I'm about to try to solve. If you think you're ready to dive into that mystery, just click on the plane ticket and you'll be on your way.
Okay, so that was almost really bad. I was getting everything ready and I realized I had a timer set for 10:45 yesterday because that's when we were going to put the ham into the oven. And that almost didn't unset it. So we almost would have had a very annoying timer going off at 10:45. I almost clicked the ticket. I almost done did it. No, we were. It's been a while. It's been a couple days. But we were here. Where we were going third clock from left. 1921. So 1921. Third clock from the left, 1921. Cool. And what else are we doing?
Check. Haven't done that.
Okay.
Haven't done that.
So we get to find some sort of scoop or shovel and go digging. We can do that. We get to snoop behind Anya's desk and search the area for hidden clues. We get to search the boulder for the. We get to go back to the boulder out by the campsite. Finish exploring the hidden passages. Activate the dungeon.
Haven't done that.
And explore the glass shop. Oh boy. So let's go. We're going to go right here to this almost hidden door.
There's someone in the courtyard. It's the monster.
Oh!
I better go see if I can track it.
Right! I'd forgotten. We'd just gotten a security alert. Monster on castle grounds. Right!
It's the monster.
He looked behind his shoulder so he knows I'm here. Oh, I'm gonna go follow him.
It hasn't noticed me. I should try to get closer without being seen.
Hello? Ah! Hi! I'm behind the gate. You can't get me. Hi! Hi! Okay, well, guess we live here now. Okay, so I have a key. You know, this is kind of bad planning on their part. We have a spare key that we're going to hide right over top of the lock.
It looks like that one lever is blocking the rest. I need to see if I can slide it free.
Yes. So easy. It's almost like I have it on Junior Detective or something. so easy. Okay, so we got that cleared, but not this segment. I tell you what. We go here and here. We go here and here. We go up there, over here, up there. Whoop! Done. Ooh, there's more levers this time. Alright, so if we can get this guy over here, right, we're good to go. Okay. Let's say we do this, we do this, we do this. No. Still no good, huh? Alright, so we slide that up there, we slide that up here. We pull this back, we pull that back. We pull that down, we pull this up. Boom! Ooh, what's that? Hi.
Oh, that was too close. Well, this certainly proves it was not my imagination.
Yep. Well, you know, since we're pointed this way and since we did need to go into the woods anyway. Into the woods and down the dell, the path straight, I know it well. Sorry. I watch quite a lot of Broadway when I get the chance. I'm a theater nerd, okay? I'm a theater nerd. Well, to you too. Let's try going this way. That's the tree. So if we go this way and around, we should run into... a dead end. No? Okay. Cool. This is still the tree. Okay. Ah! Campsite!
This looks just like the boulder I saw in that old picture.
Campsite!
I need to find something to dig with first.
Okay, I think I should have that. As long as I can find it. No? Do I not have something to dig with? Oh, I thought I did. Okay, I guess those are the tongs, those are the shears. Then what's this then? Oh well. Guess we don't have anything to dig with. That's my fault. Okay, look. I can get out of here. You think I'm lost. And you're probably right. I am probably, definitely, mostly lost. Okay. But I am also probably, definitely, also, definitely lost. But I can find my way out of here. Right? We've done it before. Okay, so that's to the tree. This goes straight. There we go! I found it! I can find my way out of the forest. It's fine. Okay. So, what were we doing next? Anya!
Hello again, Nancy.
Hello.
It sounds like these monster stories are all pretty old.
Maybe that's why we're all so afraid of this thing, whatever it is. It's from that old world, just like this castle is. I don't think we have what it takes to make it in that world anymore.
I mean, I feel like humanity is pretty resilient and we would adapt. But
I don't know if that's true.
I wouldn't be so sure.
I also really love my oven.
When the power went out, there is that split second before you reach for the flashlight where it feels like the bottom is dropping out of the room and you just want normal back. And for that second, there is this part of you is so scared that it will never be back. That's what it's like when I hear the monster.
Anya? Should you be going to see a psychiatrist? Because I feel like most of that is not normal. I actually always liked power outages as a kid. They were fun. Sort of. In a weird way. Still do sometimes. You know, you get a couple board games, not that bad. Play some board games by candlelight. It's not a big deal. So someone just trapped me in the gates.
Someone just trapped me in the gates out front.
What? What do you mean?
I saw the monster, and suddenly I was trapped between the castle gates.
Oh, you're such a
Who knows how
snuggly
to
baby.
operate them?
Everyone. There's really not much to them. But you saw the monster?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Should we warn everybody?
Nah.
No. I'm not even sure it was really a monster.
Ah, good thinking. We need to be sure. We need proof before warning everybody. Keep working at it, Nancy. I'm sure you can do it.
See you later.
Bye, Nancy.
I currently have a puppy curled up on my leg. It's adorable. Sorry, I saw something over here I wanted to take a look at. Hello.
I wonder what Lucas is doing with these.
They're stilts of some form. Okay. Not what I was aiming for, actually. There we go. I wanted to call Anya. Actually, if we go up here, we can change the camera so we can see Anya run away. Ha! He's over there playing with his dolls. Alright, cool.
Everyone
Anya?
must have an area of the castle to secure when the alarm rings. This could come in handy.
Alright. Anya should be gone. Yep, there she goes. Off she goes. And while Anya is gone, I get to come over here. Ah! He next told them how he was king of the Golden Mountain and was married to a princess and had a son 7 years old. But the merchant said that can never be true. He must be a fine king, truly, who travels about in a shepherd's flock. At this the son was vexed, and forgetting his word, turned his ring and wished for his queen and son. In an instant they stood before him, but the queen wept and said he had broken his word, and bad luck would follow. He did all he could to soothe her, and she at last seemed to be appeased. But she was not so in truth, and was only thinking how she should punish him. One day he took her to walk with him out of the town, and showed her the spot where the boat was set adrift upon the wide waters. Then he sat himself down and said, "I am very much tired. Sit by me. I will rest my head in your lap and sleep a while." As soon as he had fallen asleep, however, she drew the ring from his finger and crept softly away, and wished herself and her son home in their kingdom. And when he awoke, he found himself alone, and saw that the ring was gone from his finger. Okay. Cool. So she's reading a book of Grimm's fairy tales. Fun. Looks like I have to go to Carl's place first. That's the wrong door. Okay. We can unclick Anya. She can come back. Carl! Run, Carl, run! There goes Carl. Off he goes. And we creep into Carl's office. We already saw.
What a strange place to keep a key.
Well, I mean, not if you're trying to hide it. It's actually a very smart place if, you know, you're trying to hide it.
I need a key.
I have a key to his desk. My dearest Mildred, not a day goes by where I do not find myself wishing that I could be with you in that mysterious, far-off place you call home, Alberta. It has been 3 years since your last visit here, and I wish more than anything that I could be part of your snow-covered world. But I know that isn't meant to be. I think often of your invitation. Oh, how I wish I could explain to you why I can never be with you. You would think me mad, but I know that I am not. It is too dangerous for me to know me. Ooh.
It says Anya. Could
So
it be
that's
for the shop?
probably the key to the desk then. Ooh, we need some way to break into his personal planner, do we?
Have to translate that.
The Monstrosity Night Festival Eve. Okay. Monstrosity Night Festival Eve, eh?
I can't play this game without Carl.
I can't, can I? So how do we get into Carl's?
It's locked.
We've got a lot of things here. Number one, how do we get into Carl's desk? Or to Carl's organizer? There's nothing on the letter to Mildred. Festival planning for beginners. Let me take a picture of this just in case he comes back. We can read it later.
Have to translate that.
March 12th. 0312. I doubt it. But we'll try. No, huh? Oh, it's European. It's European. 1, 2, 0, 3. No. I didn't think so. Europeans do dates differently than the US. Alright. Let's talk festival planning for beginners. Can we zoom in? No. This is just what we get. All right. So you've decided to throw a festival. Congratulations! A festival is a great way to boost community spirit and to celebrate monumentous occasions or anniversaries. But now the real work begins, and Castlecast is here to help make it happen with your festival planning for beginners series. Here are some tips and tricks for the first-time festival planner. Begin by choosing a festival theme. Next, pick an appropriate date and venue. Verify that no other events are scheduled to take place on the date and that the venue is available. Announce the date early on to allow vendors, acts, and attendees time to prepare. Schedule a wide variety of activities throughout the day that will cater to your intended audience. It's a good idea to provide multiple overlapping choices to ensure that there's something for everyone at every hour of the day. Book a popular act to headline the festival and schedule them in the largest venue at the end of the day. If there is an activity or talk that you wish everyone to attend, schedule it immediately before the headliners in the same venue. Bringing in local vendors. It's a perfect opportunity to support local business and introduce vendors to your area's specialties. Food vendors are a must-have, dear. Promote your festival with flyers, local news coverage, and cross-promotion at other events. Bill yours as the best of the best. Make it truly unforgettable. Plan a special surprise that will astound and amaze your attendees, making your festival the one they'll talk about for years to come. Follow these tips and tricks and you'll be sure to make your festival a success. No longer a beginner? See our Festival Planning Master Series for the experienced festival planner. Okay, cool. Alright. I have a puppy sleeping on my leg, and she's absolutely adorable. Don't mind me. I'm not getting distracted. Hi!
I got stuck between the castle gates. Did you have anything to do with that?
No, but I did lock you out when you first got here. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. It wasn't that long ago.
Oh, yeah.
I think you're the one
I didn't
behind
mean to
the
do
monster
that.
sightings.
My lawyer has advised me not to answer that question.
You're what now?
You're what?
Isn't that what everyone says on all of those TV shows? My lawyer. I need a lawyer. I ain't talking without my lawyer.
That's TV, not real life. You're not answering my question.
And I ain't gonna do it, see? Not till you get me a real Class A briefcase jockey. That sounded good, right?
Yeah, okay.
What's up with all of the signs everywhere?
Oh, yeah, those are weird, right?
Who put them up?
He's a good girl.
Carl. He's always so worried about everything. They used to be funnier, but then they made him change them.
What were the old signs?
What were the old signs like?
Oh, they were great. It was like, warning, stairs, falling may occur. Or, avoid chucking hazard. Use the buddy system at dinner.
What happened to the signs?
Okay.
Someone made him take them down.
You seem to know a lot about what
You
happens
seem
in
to
the
know
castle.
a lot about what happens in the castle.
Totally. Oh, do you want to hear a secret?
Always.
Sure.
We're going under the table for secrets.
Carl has a bunch of love letters in his desk. You've got to see them. They are really funny.
Okay, then. Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Hello
Hi,
again,
Anya.
Nancy.
All right, bye.
See you later.
Bye, Nancy.
I'm gonna go, like, mess around in the glass shop, see if I can grab anything else from there. Ah! Now I have a thing to dig with. Okay. Let's go see if Carl's in his office. Oh, Carl!
Hi, Nancy.
Ooh, so many, many, many
So,
choices.
how did it go with Lucas?
I did not catch him in the act.
Oh,
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm so sorry.
It looks like the monster had a target in mind when he attacked the courtyard. Do you think he's going after someone in particular?
No, I do not think that is the case. I wish it was, though.
Really?
Why's that?
Then we would know what to expect.
Fair enough. You could use somebody as bait at that point and, like, bring him in.
Who are all those letters to?
What?
Sorry, I just sort of saw them.
No one.
Why write so many if you're not going to send them?
That is none of your business.
I'd like to give you more help with your character.
Now the character needs a special item. Should it be a magic golden ring or a never-ending pocket full of gold coins?
Magic ring.
I want my character to wear the ring.
Thanks.
Okay, such a good girl.
See you later.
See you later, Nancy.
Okay. Right, we wanted Anya out of her shop. We wanted concierge Anya out of the shop. Anya. Whoop, there she goes. Okay. Anya is gone. Let's go snooping. Okay. We have a key that said it was Anya. Ooh,
Something
hello.
isn't quite right. Why would Anya print these emails and keep them here?
Marcus Bochum to all employees. Total castle revenues have dropped radically for the third quarter in a row. Dramatic action must be taken immediately. It is each employee's first priority to ensure that the castle reaches its monthly financial goals. Those employees found to be lacking in this area will be terminated. I should not have to remind you that we are a for-profit community. Remember this and act accordingly. Again from Marcus. The financial situation has yet again failed to improve during the last quarter. Now is the time to take dramatic action. If the castle does not increase revenue soon, I will be forced to sell. I do not need to explain to you that this is ultimately means you. Figure out what must be done and do it. All employees, last chance. My patience is at an end. The castle must soon break even or turn a profit. Think of the tools at your disposal. We all know that the castle has a history, and not a very pleasant one at that. You must use the lore, the history of the castle to get people through the gates. Travelers have their choice of many destinations. You need to find a way to let them know that a visit to our castle is an exciting and memorable experience. If you do not find a way to bring in more guests, you may soon find the castle on the auction block. That means your jobs and your homes depend on you attracting more customers to the castle.
I bet I could use this on one of the clocks.
Okay. So,
What was Renata doing with the clocks?
alright, so it was third clock from the left, which means this guy,
I
1921.
need to find a way to wind the clock.
Right? 19. Oh, Lord. 19, that's what? 7. Oh, okay, I guess
This must
that's
have been
it.
what Renata was hiding.
Why though? But okay. Cool, we got it.
Did that.
Alright, we explored the glass shop.
Still have to do that. Can't check that off yet.
Alright.
That's done. Did that. That's done.
Find something to open the clocks.
Can't check
So we
that
get to
off
explore
yet.
the hidden
Haven't done
passages.
that.
Find something to activate the relief. And then decode
Haven't
the
done
paper with
that.
the picture on it, which I can now do.
Did
Explore the
that.
foyer.
That's done.
Find a way to get Carl out of his office and
that.
explore Carl's office. So we do have to get into Carl's planner still,
Can't check that off yet.
which is fine. We will figure out how to do that. Let's go back into the forest and get lost again. I think it's only one more time. No, 2 more times. No. 2 or 3 more times I have to get lost in the forest.
Let's see what that girl was hiding.
Yes. This thing? This thing.
Empty.
Ooh.
Aha!
What
A
have we
necklace.
got?
It's so old. This must be what the girl was hiding. I wonder why.
Ooh.
I'd better keep this.
Mine now. Okay. Now, you would think that since I found my way here so quickly, that I could find my way out just as quickly. But I am here to tell you, I am going to get horrifically lost. You can be like, wait, isn't this basically just 2 giant loops around in a circle? Yes. Yes, it is. So how do you constantly get lost when something like this is basically just 2 giant loops in a circle? I just do. I don't know. How do you get lost? Okay. So, that means we get to go decode some paper now. Right here. Right here, I said. Nance, thank you.
Looks like it's missing 2 dials.
It is. And you know what I got, Nance? I have 2 dials. Okay. Now. So we have sun, moon, comet, right? That is where our notes come in. Sun is sone, so that is still an S. Comet is a K. And moon is an M. So it's SMK is what we want. S. Come on. There, I saw it. S. M. K. Come on. Oh, nope, I saw it. There we go. All right. So then we want to say O, E, F, H, Q, L, D, U, U, N, E, C, A, Y, N, S, X, L, U, G, E, Q, S, G, L, V, K, H, K, J, H, All right. Carl's Day Planner. Ooh.
Got it.
Well, Carl's Day Planner 8261. Yep. Now we have a code for Carl's Day Planner, which means, Carl, get out of your office. Go. Shoo, 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 shoo. Thank you. I've got to go crack your day planner. Let's go this way. Just so we don't pass on ya along the way. Alright. So, Carl's planner, it said it was 8261, yes? Yeah, 8261. Okay. Let's unlock his desk. Eight, 2, 6, 1. Ha ha ha.
Let's see what Carl's up to. Maybe there's a clue about how to get into the locked cabinet in here.
Ooh. So much. Alright. So. This we have fun with. Okay? Because for this one, we need 4 blue, I can type, little snow white, 1 blue, the sea hare, that is the wrong way to spell hare in this case. 3 red, the gold children, missing, not that the spelling here super matters, but there we go. Okay, so we have 4, 1, and 3. Design the West German cardboard game, the best German cardboard game ever. Need to find a subject basis. Oh, this is Cal. Possible themes? Shepherd and shepherd. Team dogs to herd for best sheep control. Cowbell ringers, individual cowbells give specific magical powers. Fairy tale creatures based on classic characters from Grimm's fairy tales. Medieval knights, damsels, and dragons. Knights may be too done by now. Cowbell ringers offers most intriguing possibility. I don't know why he's suddenly turning very lush instead of being Carl, but here we go. Cowbell spell balance is currently resulting in overcow, incapable of being beaten. Must rework spell strength. Adjust to Cud ×2 appears to have balanced magical bell discrepancies. Miniature cow pieces finally all carved and pointed. Set up prototype test at next Castle Town Hall meeting. Cowbell Ringer's prototype test did not go as planned. Trial suspects could not hear each other over the bells. Young groups started impromptu aerial battle with cow figures. 3 sent them into the infirmary with flying cow-related injuries. Scrap concept moved to fairy tales theme instead. Pending all 210 Grimm's fairy tales taking longer than expected. Oh, reading all 210 taking longer than
That's the
expected.
5th color-coded entry.
Ah!
I wonder what that means.
Okay, so we have 2 yellow Rumpelstiltskin. We need that. 2 yellow Rumple. I'm not putting the whole name. Are you crazy? And 5. Green. The donkey. Okay. This should be, there we go. Does it matter? Not really. Am I going to do it? Absolutely. Okay. There we go. So, remember when picking characters to use as inspiration for cards, do not choose all all villains. Board game progressing nicely and promising to be a top entry in this year's game competition. Temporary upset when I accidentally knocked a bottle of paint thinner over fully painted but still drying character cards. Must prove that Lucas was behind fake huge spider falling on my head. That caused me to jump so. Also repaint all 7 rune cards.
Nancy, I'm shocked. What are you doing?
Looking at your book. Hi! You're really shocked? I mean, you knew I was hired for this reason, right? He's shocked. You knew I was hired to go through people's stuff, right? What was it? 8726? 8261. 8261. Got it. Okay.
Let's see what Carl's up to. Maybe there's a clue about how to get into the locked cabinet in here.
Yep, I wasn't finished yet. We were just about done though.
That's the 5th color-coded entry. I wonder what that means.
Cards repaired and continue working on the board layout. Almost ready for first round of true testing. Game title: Grim Grims, Westerworld, Dastardly Deviants, Marauding Monsters, Rampaging Raid, Villagers versus Villains. First round of tests went amazingly. Some necessary changes to be addressed, and we need a few more characters to add into the deck, but it's nearly ready. Second round didn't go so well. Apparently game is not yet ready and players are not prepared to see slimy sea hare character actually resembling a sea slug. Character stats tweaked slightly. Sea hare character sports new, more popular name and reworked visual appearance. Entering final testing phase. Must find new test subjects who haven't yet played for fresh viewpoint. Okay. So, that being the case, we need cash is what we need. Hello. We need to take a look at his book. So, we're looking for Little Snow White, which would be the mirror, right? And their blue level is 11. Little Snow White, blue level is 11. Okay. Let's talk Sea Hare up next. Okay, so Bonaparte is from the Sea Hare. That would be this guy. Their blue level is 5. We need Rumpelstiltskin and the Doctor. Here we go. Rumpelstiltskin was on there. The Gold Children, the Donkey, and Rumpelstiltskin. Rumpelstiltskin was yellow, which is 13. Okay. we need the donkey and the gold children. Here we go. Golden man from gold children. That's red, so that's 15. Okay. And the donkey is our last character here. All right. He is green, and that is 9. Okay. Dunzo. All right, so finally, that makes our code 113. That makes our code 113. 15, 11, and 9 is our code. Okay. So, what if we were to go over here and say 1? No, I'm sorry, 5. 5, 13, ooh, 5, 13, 15, 11, 9. Hello.
Castle Cast. I should give them a call.
Anya Mittenheimer. I'm going to have to come out and reread all these. Sunny June!
Have to translate that.
Sunny June, our buddy Sunny! Objective to get any job in a really cool old castle with a monster legend. Skills, excellent art skills, ability to work in a team, ability to categorize team members' personal quirks into drawings, strong interest in exobiology. Research assistant at Krollmeister, tour guide at Paranormal Tours in Salem, archaeological assistant to the Kingstrom University in New York, Memphis, Egypt. Field assignment at Dread Isle Primate Behavioral Research Center, Dread Isle. DJ intern at Wolf Snow, Chicago. Carnival apprentice at Michele de Levervati, Venice, Italy. Personal assistant apprentice to Minette's House of Design in Paris, France. Lab assistant to the Science of Tomorrow Today in Colorado Springs. Office aide to the Mystery Cruises of Miami. And assistant curator at Beach Hill. So right after Beach Hill, he came here. Interesting. Because we went to Beach Hill immediately after he did. Unless this isn't like categorized by words. Unless it's not categorized by date. Right? I kind of want to refresh before we read over Anya's file. We do need to read over Anya's file and the other file in there. But, ooh, we
That's
also get to
done.
call Castlecast.
Can't check that off yet.
And let's go ask Anya about the necklace while we wait, and then we'll refresh Carl into leaving his office real fast. Because by then he'll come back, because I just don't want him to come in while I'm in the middle of reading Anya's personnel file.
Hello.
I found this necklace.
I found this necklace. What do you make of it?
This is not like the necklaces I sell. This is old.
Yeah.
I'm not certain, but that might be the original necklace.
What makes you say that?
What does that mean?
I don't know, but I wouldn't be carrying that thing around. That's what all those girls were wearing when, well, you know.
How could they all
Bye.
have been wearing it?
See you later.
Though? I guess she does sell. I was going to be like, I don't see the necklaces anywhere, but I guess they are up here. So there's that.
Hi.
Hey, buddy. So how'd the prank go?
So, how did the prank go?
Pretty good. Not my best.
All right.
Bye.
See you later.
Yep, bye! Okay, let's go talk to Renata. It's been a while. Renata?
Nancy?
What were you doing in the shop?
Questions?
I don't remember being in the shop.
But I saw you.
I'm sure you did. I'm an old woman. I can't be expected to remember everything.
Uh-huh. I think you're just hiding behind that to avoid answering me.
I think you're just hiding behind that to avoid answering my questions.
Just wait. Should you live to be an old woman, you'll know what it's like.
Oh, I'm not going to live to be an old woman. Do you know how many times Nancy's been knocked in the head? Girl's going to have an aneurysm one of these days.
I found a strange necklace out in the forest. It's like the necklaces in the gift shop, but much older, I think.
Yes. Much, much, much older. You must get rid of this.
Why?
Because it's dangerous. That's why.
You do a lot of traveling,
Do
right?
you do a lot of traveling?
Yes.
What's your favorite thing about traveling?
These days, less and less. Since I've been a little girl, the world has decided to spend each day forgetting what makes it special.
What does that mean?
A long time ago, when you would travel from town to town, each place would be different. You'd never know what you were going to find over the next hill. But
Fair
now,
enough.
it's all the same. Now you just wonder, will the fast food place be on the left side or the right side of the street? I feel bad for your generation. There's less to explore.
I still think there's a lot to see.
There is, but there is also less. What you think of as wild now is nothing. Too many people want to tame this world, and too many people think that they have.
What do you mean?
The world is a dangerous place. It will always be. Your grandparents and parents spent their lives rounding the sharp corners
So,
off
like,
of the world
she's
to make
half
it
right,
safer.
half wrong
But
here.
all that they've done is make the world uniform and boring. It is still just as cruel and deadly.
Okay, that much is very true. We keep trying to make the world safer, and people also keep trying to make it worse, and it's still not great. But, like, as far as, like, there's less to explore, she's kind of right and she's kind of wrong. Like, I've been to a couple of different places around the world, more so than most of my peers. And I will say, I mean, like, I've been to Ireland, I've been to Mexico, I've been to Canada a few times. I've been to a lot of different, well, a couple of different countries, and I will say there's not much different about them. Now, it could be because I haven't gone to any place exciting, like I've never been to Asia. Anywhere in Asia. Just pick a country, I'll tell you I haven't been there. I haven't been anywhere in Asia, so it might just be because mostly what I've been to is like countries in the Western world, like European countries and all that. And of course European countries aren't going to look that different from the US. We were inspired by them. Of course we're all going to look the same. We've shared a lot of the same architecture, architects and artists and all that throughout the years. But I will say, from what I have seen, like from the Geeks Plus creators and all that, in Japan, Japan really doesn't look that different unless you're in the countryside either. So, like, she's kind of right in that the world doesn't really look unique anymore. It looks kind of carbon copy. But she's also wrong. Because even in the cities in Japan, there are beautiful temples that are uniquely Japanese. Right? So whereas, yeah, a lot of the city just looks like any other city. There's still those few spots of the city. And in that way, there's actually more to explore because those few unique spots are actually harder to find. So you have to do more exploring to find it. But then that's just me. What do I know? I know I have a very loudly snoring puppy, and if you can hear her, I am sorry. She is just out like a light, snoring away. Goodness, she's a very active sleeper. She will whine, bark, eat, and run in her sleep. Then that's before we talk about the snoring. She's a very active little sleeper. All right. I say little. She's 60 pounds. She's not little. She's considered a large breed. Yeah, I kind of agree
I
with you.
agree.
Has anyone tried to fight this monster?
Has anyone tried to fight the monster?
What do you mean?
Seems like some of these girls could have used some help. Aren't there usually knights in shining armor in old castle stories?
Yes. There were as many knights in shining armor back then. In fact, there are many around today. Do you know what that really means? Knight in shining armor.
A hero who saves the day.
No. A knight in shining armor never did nothing for nobody. He never
right.
fought. A knight in dented, scraped armor. Now that's what you want. You want a knight in shining armor? Go see Carl. Anyway, what's with this knight talk? You hardly seem like the damsel in distress type.
True. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. How did you become a storyteller?
It's a long story. What? Nothing? That was a joke. Always Americans, you have to tell them you are making a joke. Come now.
Not really.
We do it again.
What?
Ask again.
Okay, how did you become a storyteller?
It's a long story. I say this jokingly.
I get it, but I'm still curious.
All right. A pity, love. That's enough. I can move on.
Okay.
It was bad times. Between the wars. I was
Oh,
out with
my
my father and
goodness.
my sister. We had been traveling for a long time. Very long. My sister, she was very sick with a fever, and it was raining. She needed a warm fire very badly. My father and I knew this.
Oh.
Finally, we see a fire in the distance and a group of men. Like I said, it was bad times. Everyone was very scared and very used to fighting, sometimes killing, to get by. I could see my father was afraid. He said, "Follow me. If they do not laugh, you must run." I followed him. We got to the fire. The men, they grabbed their guns. I thought, this is the end. My father looked at them and he said, "Gentlemen, you smell bad. You're ugly and your mother's dress you funny."
What?
Well, okay then.
I know. Dead silence. Then, suddenly the biggest one with a scar like this. He starts to laugh. Then they all do. Next thing, we are by the fire. My father, he tells stories all through the night. My sister, she's okay. In the morning, we leave as friends. And I just knew I wanted to be like him.
So she's a storyteller to be like her father.
See you later.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Because telling stories is how her father saved their life on more than one occasion. Or at least on that one occasion. Right, I did not want to go this way. Sorry, Lucas. You can go back to playing your games. I am going this way. Excuse me, we want to call out. Is there one of these that looks at the basement? Yeah, this one. Okay. Alright, off we go to go look at Carl's office. Because we need to get in here. I have to put this in again, huh? Okay. 5, 13, 15, 11, 9. Alright, Anya Mittelheimer.
Have to translate that.
Yay. We will translate anything I can translate. Okay. Nationality, German. Date of birth, 15/9/1974. In Baden-Württemberg. She's single, not that it really matters. From 92 to 97, she was at Dischlitz University with a master's degree in what? We don't know. From 1894 to 1992, she was in Cinnamon Landerlore with a regular diploma. And from 80 to 84, she was in, that says Fort Berger Elementary, so that's just her schooling. Work history, she is currently the manager at Castle Katz in Munich. In 98 to 2000, she was the assistant manager, Manor House, Altmischen. And 97 to 98, she was the guest services lead in Nostrum Castle, Bavaria. Special skills, fluent in English, French, Italian, Spanish, and Dutch. Good Lord! You are fluent in 5 languages? Holy! All right. Castlecast, London headquarters, phone number, blah, blah, blah. Miss Mittelheimer was born 15/9/1974. Started on February 2nd, 2001 as a manager in our company. She was responsible for overseeing the staff and the daily workings of the manor. We've always been extremely satisfied with Miss Mittelheimer, and her performance and work were always to our complete satisfaction. We confirm that she's committed, reliable, and self-motivated worker. At her own request, Ms. Mittelheimer will be leaving our company on 31/10/2003. We regret her departure and wish her success in her professional and private life. Charles Bolstinger, General Manager, and Elizabeth Salisbury, Human Resources. Okay. Franz Mittelheimer. This would be her brother. Went to Dischenmatz University, got a bachelor's degree. Went to Geserium Landerwehr, got a diploma, and went to Vorbringer Elementary as well. So I'm guessing this is the elementary and high school they went to, and then their university. All right, so currently he's head of security at Finster Castle. He was head of security at Krollmeisters in Munich. He was also security in Krollmeisters in Munich. He was a night watchman in Krollmeisters in Munich. And Mr. Welschner. Here's the complete.
Nancy!
Aye!
Shocked! What are you doing?
Reading the head of security's stuff. What are you doing? I'm reading the head of security's folder. What are you doing? No? 5. 19. It's 5:13. 15. 11. 9. I am reading their folders. What are you doing? Okay, so we've already actually looked at her folder earlier, so that's fine. Let's read this guy's. All right, so incident report, possible minor activities. Complaints about barking dogs throughout the night, no cause found. Cow reported missing from the South Meadows. Second cow reported missing. Broken windows in the meadow shelter. Loud crashes in the middle of the night reported from the forest. Animal attack, missing cow found in forest. Possible cause wolf. Claw marks found on the trees near the castle gates. Monster reported sighting in the woods by M. Schneider. Complaint filed. Resident claimed to be being followed through the forest. Trails by unseen person. Numerous reports of dogs refusing to go out beyond the castle gates. Large creature claimed to be seen just out of the corner of vision by cowherdsmen. Sheet along back wall fortifying the wall destroyed. Multiple sets of very large footprints appearing in the tracks reported earlier sightings. Locked portcullis gate heard being slammed into and rattling during the night. No one seen. The uprising in main courtyard of frightened residents. Most residents chose to depart after the Burgermeister's talk. More cows reported missing. Heavy damage to front gates during the night hours. Crew already working on repairs. Ooh. Okay. So, we need
Haven't
to
done that.
call Castlecast. And we've already asked around about the necklace, so we're good. But we do need to call Castlecast. Let's do that.
Have to translate
Also,
that.
we keep looking at this portrait, but I haven't done anything with it. Portrait damaged by fire in 2006. Though attempts were made to keep the portrait in its original state, some restoration work was required. Alrighty. Let's talk to... We got to talk to Marcus because of the emails that we found, and we've got to talk to Castlecast. So let's talk Marcus first. Actually, I should probably...
Hello?
No, I should call him first. The monster
The
got
monster got
gate.
past the gates.
Really?
Really?
So that gate salesman wasn't kidding. Well, that's a game changer. So if you could do me a favor and step up your efforts and get rid of the monster on the quick, that would be great. Okay, thanks. You are the greatest.
So someone
Someone
left out
put
a
out a traditional costume, but no one will say who.
Wow. I do not care about that problem. Put it on. Have fun.
I understand you're having financial problems.
Nope. I'm very rich.
I found an email from you that says otherwise.
I'm afraid that I don't know what you're talking about.
The
Interesting.
email says that things are tough and that the castle's going to have to make changes soon or dramatic action will have to be taken.
Not the case.
So the castle is doing well financially?
All due respect, but I am not going to discuss my financials with you, Nancy.
All due respect, but this is exactly what you hired me to do. Do you want me to go get a credit check? Because I will do it. You planning on selling the castle?
Are you planning on selling the castle?
No.
I found an email that says otherwise.
Whatever you think you have found doesn't concern me.
I mean, it does because it's got your name on it.
So what exactly is your business?
It's simple. I take money, shuffle it around, and then bam, additional money.
That's not very specific.
You sound like my financial advisor.
Also sounds kind of shady and possibly illegal.
What did you mean about using the castle's history to bring customers in?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was in an email you wrote.
I doubt it. Now, unless you have some big news about the monster, I suggest that you get back to work.
I'll let you go. Bye.
Goodbye.
Okay, so he's basically denying every single thing he wrote in those emails, which means it's very possible they are not
Thank you
real.
for calling Castlecast, your one-stop staffing solution for castles, reenactments, Renaissance cuisine, and realistic sword fighting demonstrations.
Cool.
Ask us about our wizard discount. My name is Jordan. How may I help you?
Well,
Hi,
hey there,
this is
Jordan.
Nancy Drew.
Hi, Nancy Drew. What solution can I provide for you today?
I'm staying at a castle that you're staffing. Can I get a little background information about the employees here?
Oh, I'm very sorry. I can't give that information out without proper clearance. Thank you for calling.
All right, time to call Marcus again. Since he's the owner, he could give me clearance.
Marcus here.
I wanted to look up some background information about the employees here. Can you give me clearance with Castlecast?
Sure thing. I'll do it right after we hang up.
Why
What is
Castlecast?
Castlecast?
Staffing people.
Why do you use them?
I don't have the time or interest to do the interviews here myself. They do it. And I spend their time doing anything but that.
You seem to be pretty hands-off.
Of course, I paid my dues, trust me. So now I do what I want. It's pretty sweet. Who taught you how to drive? Was it the stupidest dog on the earth? Because that is what it looks like. I tell you, Nancy, no one has manners these days.
Thanks. See you later.
Get it done.
Okay. Let's call Castlecast again. I'm authorized now.
Thank Thank you for calling Castle Cast, your one-stop staffing solution for castles, reenactments, Renaissance cuisine, and realistic sword fighting demonstrations.
Yes.
Ask us about our wizard discount. My name is Jordan. How may I help you?
Hi,
Hi,
Jordan.
this
I'm
is
back.
Nancy Drew. I'm following up about the castle.
Oh, yes. I spoke with your boss. Ask away.
All
What can
righty.
you tell me about Anya Mittelmeier?
Oh, Anya, she was just the greatest. We all loved her so much. Please tell her that Jordan says hello and that getting the mail will never be the same without her.
I'm sorry,
Getting
what?
the mail?
Yeah, she delivered the mail. She did a really good job, too. And oh, we all just loved her.
So she wasn't a manager?
A manager?
Ooh.
No. Sorry. Are we talking about the same Anya? Anya Mittelmeier?
Yes,
Yep.
that's the one.
No. There must be a mistake.
That's what it says on her resume.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, but it's not true. I'm really sorry.
Do you know anything about Franz?
Can you tell me anything about Franz?
Is he one of ours?
Think so. He's head of security.
Then he's one of the best. We don't take security lightly.
Well, all right then.
Can you tell me a little bit about your publications?
Sure. We have many to choose from.
I'm curious about the email guide.
Ooh.
We had some problems with email signatures getting a little long a few years back, and that's no laughing matter. So we made a little guide.
Did it go to all employees?
Sure did. I got 2 copies myself. It's one of my favorites.
Back to Anya.
Do you think she'd be the type to lie on her resume?
Not the Anya I know.
Thanks for your help.
If you're a staffing place, wouldn't you notice Anya lied on her
If
resume?
you're a staffing place, wouldn't you notice Anya lied on her resume?
What position is she in?
Castellan.
Sorry, that's management. She must have gotten the job internally. Probably from whoever is in charge at the castle.
Okay then. Any other places staff have monster problems? Oh. She asked us to ask her about the wizard discount, right? We
Can
might
you
as
tell me
well.
about your wizard discount?
Oh, I'm sorry, that's been discontinued. Thank you for asking.
Why would you say to ask about the wizard discount? Okay, cool. That's fine. Can you tell me a little more about Anya?
Can you tell me a little more about Anya?
I can't tell you too much. It would be against policy.
Please, it's important.
All right. You just seem so darned nice I couldn't say no. Truth
Yeah.
is, she was a sweetheart. Everyone liked her.
Did she ever do anything strange or dishonest?
Nope, she didn't. I'd have given her the full recommendation of this office. But it wouldn't have been enough.
Why not?
Castellan, that's a pretty great job. A lot of people would want it. Now, I don't approve of how she got that job, but she would not have gotten it any other way, I guess.
Yeah, that's a sad truth. Any of the other places you staff have monster
Do
problems?
any of the other places you staff
No.
have monster problems?
Not that I know of. Except...
Except what?
we've got one place that keeps having these large humanoid holes put into the wall. But we think that's just a group of kids.
Really? Do you have any evidence of that?
No, but these kids these days, am I right?
Okay. Anything about Castle
Do you know
Finster?
anything about Castle Finster?
Sorry, Wait. Finster?
Yeah.
Castle Finster?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that where you're calling from now?
Yep.
Is that where Anya works?
Yes and yes.
Crazy. So are the stories about the monster true?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
No.
I can't believe that's where Anya ended up. Talk about lucky.
Why's she lucky?
Getting to go to exotic places and work in a castle? That's luck right there.
Well, maybe luck isn't the right word.
I've never gotten to travel, and believe you me, I would love to get on a jet and just end up halfway round the globe, but that's not how things go.
I mean, here's the thing. There's a difference between traveling and moving to a whole new country. Traveling, great. Highly recommend. But with traveling, you usually go there for like a week or two, and then you come back. Moving around the world, much bigger hassle. Also, this cuckoo bird on this phone has got to drive some people absolutely insane. Anywhere you'd like to travel?
Is there anywhere in particular you'd like to travel?
Oh, yes. I'm a history buff, so there are lots of places I'd love to see. The pyramids, the Roman Forum, the
Nice.
Acropolis.
Nice.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
It's more than fun. I think it's my duty to see the world. I mean, it's here. It seems like a waste just to stay here and never go celebrate Cinco de Mayo in Mexico or Canada Day in Canada. Maybe one day.
I'll tell you what. There is an entire community on YouTube built around doing walking tours of cities around the world. And some of them are better than others. But it's the closest thing you can get to actually going to those cities and seeing those things without having to pay for a very elaborate ticket. I've done them a few times for Valentine's Day dates. I do what I call a destination date, where I will decorate a room in the house to look like a specific city. One year I went hog wild, and based on a snack box from Treats from Around the World, I did an entire Netherlands-themed date where I turned our guest room into a place where you could go see the windmills, and made a whole bunch of little paper windmill models and set them up on the bed in the guest room with like a little blue blanket to be a river going by. And then I set up another room to be Belgium, and I set up another room to be like another area. And we went from room to room to room, and that was our tour of the Netherlands, where we got various snacks in each room based on the snacks that were in the box. We also got walking tours of various cities in each room based on what city we were in, and it was a lot of fun. It's a lot of work though. Oh my goodness, those things take me probably about 2-3 weeks to set up, maybe a month or so, depending on how elaborate I go.
Do you ever send emails on behalf of Marcus?
Oh, my, no. That would be strictly against company policy. Is that in the pamphlet? If it isn't, it should be.
What other pamphlets do you have?
We have. So you want to host an office party? Don't. That one's popular. We also have Let's Be Reasonable About Office Supplies. I helped write that one. And, well, we have so many. Oh, and my new favorite is So You Decided to Pretend to Be Sick and then posted pictures of yourself having fun online while everyone else is working. It's firm, but fair.
Thanks. See you later.
Thanks for calling.
Okay then. So,
Check.
what did we learn from that?
Check.
We learned that Anya lied on her resume. And that Anya also
Can't check
may
that
or
off
may
yet.
not know how to get
Check.
into email and fake an email from Marcus. So we also know that
Haven't done
Marcus has no idea where the
Haven't done
emails in Anya's desk comes from, which tells me a couple of things. We've got to explore the passages and the dungeon is what we've got to do. But that tells me a couple of things, right? Number one, those emails are very much fake. They're very much fake emails. Number two, let's go to the dungeon first. I can do that. Well, actually, no. Let's go to the, because there's a passage that'll come out into the dungeon from the passageways. So let's go into the passageways first.
I wonder what's down there. Hello?
We know what's down there, Nance. Seriously, girl. Kay has decided she needs to readjust. Alright, back into the secret passages. Well, that is very epic music. Okay. So, let's go this way this time. And this is where we found all the papers, right? I have that one. Yes. Okay, so this is mouse. Yes, we have mouse. And this one is medieval times. Yes, we have that one. Do I have any other ones to look at here? No. Okay. So then, at the ox head, we go this way. What do we got? A cairn. Cool.
This looks like the other code, but the pictures are different.
Huh. Fun. Got some fun chains on the wall too. That's always delightful. What's out this way? Right, this is the key box. That one. That one. It's just an Easter egg. That's all that's in there. And then it brocks at you, which is just funny. Okay, so this way leads into my room, which is weird and creepy. And I now demand a key to lock this room. Okay, we've been this way before. So let's go this way. Okay, that's where we came from. Okay. Yes, I'm lost again. Shush. So if we go this way, there's really nothing here. Okay. Huh. Fun. Okay. We're still just wandering around down here. Ooh, what do we got over here? More stairs going up. Into the dungeons. Okay, wasn't my plan, but you know, since we're here. Let's grab this necklace and hey.
I'm glad I wasn't standing over that.
Yipes! Okay, so turn it door side. So turning it door side opens the trapdoor. And turning it wall side opens the door into the passages. Fun. So, we now have something to activate the reliefs. And we've explored the hidden passageways. Great. Now we get to decode the new picture. Fun. Okay. Right, that's the papers. We came up on them already. I know there's at least one more way out down here. We just haven't found it yet. Which is frustrating. Okay, right. This leads into... Well, alright. We're here now. Let's go decode. We're here now. We might as well go decode this paper.
Hi, Nancy.
I call Castlecast.
Yes.
The employment place? Why would you do that?
I was curious about the monster sightings. I wanted to see if they knew anything more about it.
What would they know? You shouldn't be bothering them anyway. They must be very busy.
You mean you don't want me to find out that you lied on your resume? Too late for that.
Ah.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. You lied on your resume. I have proof. Why would you do that?
Okay, I did, okay? What was I supposed to do? I wanted this job more than anything.
You could have been honest.
I was honest. I was honest every day. I worked hard at my job every day. No one noticed how hard I worked. No one cared. I'm sorry.
I get that
I didn't
feel.
think it would hurt anyone. I love this job. I love this castle. I knew that this was the place for me. I just got a little carried away.
That still doesn't make it right.
I know, Nancy. I know it doesn't, but I knew that no one would ever give me a chance if they thought I was just some poor girl who never went to a fancy school.
I don't know.
I don't know. You have a master's.
You know, there are people who are born surrounded by opportunity and they squander it. I think that is worse than what I did. I wanted this job more than anything. It was the only way I could
i.e. Nancy.
build a secure future for myself. Please, I'm begging you, please don't tell.
If I don't, you need to. I'll be checking.
Oh, thank you, Nancy. I will. As soon as I can, I promise.
Yeah,
See you
okay.
later.
Bye.
Sure. So here's the thing. Right? Nancy's sitting there being like, you could have been honest. And I'm like, Nancy, you've never worked a day in your life. So, shush. You can be like, well, she was a deputy curator. And it's like, yeah, okay, sure. She's done a lot of work. But let's be real. She doesn't actually have a job. Not yet, anyway. Wink, wink.
Monster breached castle security. Monster currently in castle. This is not a drill. This message will not repeat.
The monster's here. Where? Nope. Okay. Let's go to the office, to the security office, and take a look. See if we can spot him. Yeah, Anya's gone because the monster is in the castle grounds. So Anya has gone. If this is the
It's
security
the monster
office.
again.
Ooh. Look at that. He is, in fact, in the glass shop. So, I am looking at the wrong screen. Alright. We go down here. We go down this way. Alright. Ooh.
Those footprints have a really odd shape. They seem to be heading back to the hall. I should follow where those prints lead.
There we go. The monster! We have found him!
Whoa!
Whoop!
It's you! What are you doing?
Nothing? Okay, you got me. But this is the first time I've done this, I swear.
Yeah, I've heard that one before. This isn't my first... What's that?
What's that? Ah!
Shh! What is that?
See? It wasn't me. Although, you have to admit, my costume looked pretty. Oh, dang, it just looked at us!
Hi!
Yes, quiet! I need to see which way he's going.
I'm out of here.
Alright, well, that's fun.
Can't check that
Back
off
to
yet.
decoding that picture. The last one gave me Carl's day planner code, so let's see what this one gets us. Okay. Anya?
I wonder what she wants in the forest.
Is a good question. Alright, so we have Bat, which is F, because it's like their flut or something. So F, castle. Ugh, I cannot see that from here. We are going to have to pull this over onto my other screen where I can see it better. Okay, so der Fledermaus is the bat, so that's an F. We also need castle. I do not seem to have castle. I have king, queen, knight, dungeon, dragon. Nope, castle. Burg. B-U-R-G. So we have F, B, knight. R, the ritter. So FBR is what we're looking for. Up there it was. F. Come on. There it was. B. R. All right. So then we say P, M, Z. K, Q, G, X, W, J, N, W, D, H, V, Z, F, O, Q, I, O, F, N, H, V, B, E, D, whoop. So close, and then I pressed the wrong thing at the end. All right, so P, M, Z, K, Q, G, X, W, J, and W, D, H, V, Z, F, O, Q, I, O, F, N, H, V, B, E, D, C, Z.
Decoded.
All right. So the Freiherr's daughter is step 1. Okay. So we
Did that.
found step
Still have to do that.
1. The Freiherr's daughter is step 1. And then we're supposed to look for something dealing with the Freiherr's daughter. Which would be...
That must be the Freiherr's daughter from the legend. I need to find an undamaged version of this painting.
Well, fortunately for you,
Have
Nancy.
to translate that.
Yeah, thank you. I know. I wasn't doing that. I was trying to do this. I know exactly where to find an undamaged version of the painting.
I wonder if this could be the undamaged version of the painting of the Freiherr's daughter. I should take a closer look at this postcard.
All right.
I wonder if there's anything behind that sticker.
Well, let's find out, shall we?
It looks like there were letters in the corner of the original painting.
Okay. So, the Freiherr's daughter is the first step, meaning we want 1 is EN. Right? Now, here's some of the other things that we've got. 11 is ME. Okay. So 11 is ME. What else do we have here? 25 is N. And 19 is OM. All right, so. Uh, 19 is OM. 25 is N. Okay. And that leaves 17 at TK. We've got that. So I've read 17. So we have EN, ME, TK, OMN. Okay. If you say so. No idea what any of that means.
Check.
But we should be continuing on. Well, our checklist is done. All right, game's over. Let's go. Let's actually go talk to Carl. Since we did in fact see and unmask a monster. I do not think it was the monster. But it was a monster.
Hi again.
So why would Anya be going out
Why
in the woods?
would Anya be going out into the woods?
What do you mean?
I saw her go into the forest. It looked like she really didn't want anyone following her.
She should not be doing that. She knows not to be doing that now.
I'm sure she had a reason.
It does not matter. I will have to talk with her.
All right.
I have big news.
What?
I just caught Lucas dressed up as a monster.
I knew it. I knew it was him this whole time, and here I've been worried that some monster was coming back. Can you believe that? How silly had I been, a monster. As if such a thing could actually happen these days. I'm such a fool. Well, I guess it's time to have a party anyway, but instead of being about the monster showing up, it will be about sending that scoundrel to the strictest military school on the planet.
Now, wait a minute.
By the time they're done with him, you know, I think I'm getting ahead of myself here. Is there anything worse than military school? I should ask the internet.
Would you
No,
stop?
wait.
There must be. Could I send him to the circus? Is that still done?
I mean, the circus sounds more
I could
fun,
send
though.
him on a walkabout. I doubt his father would like that.
Wait, you need to let me finish. Yes, Lucas was dressed up as a monster, but after I caught him, I saw the actual monster.
Okay.
You mean you saw Lucas as the monster? No, wait, I'm confused. What did you...
I saw the monster, or something. I don't know exactly what I saw, but it wasn't Lucas.
Well, okay then.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that is disappointing. No. I'm sure it was just your imagination. You've got the real culprit. I'll call Marcus and let him know that you've got everything under control. Nice job, Nancy.
I'm positive I saw something. If I leave now, you'll still have the same problem on your hands.
I'm not sure I believe it. I had my suspicions that it was Lucas.
I know.
It's true. I'll prove it to you.
You can try, but as far as I'm concerned, you've caught our monster. You should be proud. I've spent many years trying to catch that little monster in the act, and he's always just way too fast for me.
Well, it's
What's
really
the
not
story
that
with the
hard
Die
to... never mind.
Ungeheuerlichkeit Nacht Festival?
Oh, it's simply the best night of the year. Well, normally it is. This year, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
What does the festival celebrate?
Every year, the whole castle gets together to celebrate another year without a monster sighting.
Shouldn't
I
we
don't
cancel
understand.
it then?
Why are you having the celebration this year?
There
Because
are
it's just an
strange
annual.
things going on, but we're not sure that it's the monster. Also, we already paid for the custom-made cake.
Well, you know what? If you've already got the cake,
Well, if you've already got the cake.
might as well.
Truth is, it's best to give everybody something positive to focus on. These are frightening times.
True enough. I'll help you with
I'd
your
really
character.
like to help with
How's
your
that?
character.
Now you should choose hero or monster.
Hero.
Hero.
Thanks.
See you later.
Bye.
Auf Wiedersehen.
I gotta go. Okay. So, in order to prove that the monster is not real, or is real, we have to
Looks
go.
like Renata knew exactly where the monster was going to strike. I need to check those sights out.
So, we have sighting here in the side. That's where we spotted him. Sighting down here, which is, and sighting in the, So yeah, she actually does have all these spots marked. The only place that we haven't actually seen him is out here, because we had a sighting over in the courtyard earlier. We saw him on the cameras down here. I haven't seen him in the dungeons yet, but that's the thing. If I saw him on camera in the dungeon, he had to have come up the dungeon stairs, right? Which means he had to have been spotted here, and we spotted him in here. So let's go check out the tree. So it would be either the dungeons or the tree that he's spotted at. So let's head in here.
This was a site on the map. I should wait and see if the monster appears.
Ooh.
Another coded message.
Yay!
I need to figure out what it says.
I hear things. Hi. Yay. Can we get him? Can we get a good side photo of him? Yes. Getting some good profile shots here. Alright. I feel like we've got some pretty decent shots. Okay. I found my way out fairly easily! That's fun! Let's go prove to Carl that the monster is a thing. There we go.
Nancy, what is going on?
Let's start
I'd
with
like
I'll
to help
help
you
you
with
with
your
your
character
character.
again.
Excellent. Now your creation needs a name. Should it be the Great Bear or Ursa Major?
Let's go with
Ursa
Ursa
Major.
Major. That sounds more
Thanks.
fun. So I have proof.
I have proof that Lucas wasn't the monster. Take a look at the picture I took with my phone.
I took a couple of them. They're really good. Although I
Do you
didn't follow
believe
the
me
rules
now?
of 3
This
very
is
well.
not good at all. If that's the monster and he's real, then I'm afraid it's you he's coming after.
I'm sorry,
If you
what?
can't solve this case soon, you need to leave here.
I'm sorry, what?
See you later.
Auf Wiedersehen.
I'm sorry, what? That was the wrong button.
Can't check that off
We've got
yet.
another paper to decode, so we should go work on that. Right? Let's go decode the next page. Yay. Come on. There it goes. Thank you, Nancy. All right, so I am looking at the wrong spot here. Here we go. Mouse is M. Yes, I need to bring it over here where I can read. Yeah, thy mouse is M. Dragon should be over here as well as unicorn. Okay, so MDE. Edenhorn for unicorn, so E. So it's MDE that we are looking for. Okay, I can do that. M. Whoop, I saw it. D. E. There we go. All right, let us begin. W, M, N, S, M, K, N, V, O, H, Q, F, E, U, Y, P, T, W, J, F, D, V, X, R, I, C, ooh, I feel like, because it's legend ending, find young woman's, that should say woman. I feel like I pressed the wrong button. W, M, N, S, I already did it bad. Let's try that again. W, M, N, S, M, K, N, V, O, H, Q, F, E, U, Y, P, T, W, J, F, D, V, X, R, I, C. There we go. K, H, Q, W, H, B, S, W, E, I, Z, N, Q, V, H, L, E.
Find a young woman to cast as the victim.
Ooh.
This is about me, isn't it?
Well, everyone keeps calling me the victim, so yep, I guess that would be me.
Check.
Okay. Anything interesting happening anywhere? Nope. Okay. Not really. Hey,
Thanks
Lucas.
for not getting me in trouble. For that, I'm gonna help you track down that monster.
You really don't
no,
need to do
you
that.
don't need to do that.
I'm on it.
You really don't need to.
Hey, Nancy.
Are you worried about the monster?
Are you worried about the monster?
Yeah, I think I saw it. I mean, I really did see it. But maybe not. Should I not believe in it? Do you know something about the monster?
Not yet.
I don't really believe in monsters. Usually it's just someone pretending.
You sound like my aunt. Always telling me that monsters aren't real.
Would that
Well,
be
she's
Anya?
right.
But I can tell even she doesn't believe what she's saying.
Monsters aren't real.
If monsters aren't real, then why do castles exist? And suits of armor? And swords? It can't all be pretend if the rest of this stuff is here.
I mean, I get where you're coming from, but it wasn't necessarily to protect from monsters. It was, well, okay, it depends on how you define monster. Because sometimes it was to protect against enemies who would try to come in and take your kingdom and hurt your people, and those could be monsters. But not the kind that we're thinking of. So, okay.
No, that's not right.
You're like all the rest. That's different. You'll understand when you're older. Stop touching that. You're going to break it. I've had it all before. You don't want to admit how things really are. You just want to pretend that everything is fine.
I mean, not real. Okay, your costume was pretty good, though.
Your
You did
monster
good job.
costume was actually pretty good.
It was? Thanks, Nancy. I spent a forever on it.
As a rule, I don't condone dressing up as a monster and scaring people, but it looked good nonetheless.
All I did was think of what would scare me if I saw it when I was alone at night. And then I tried to make it.
Well, you did good.
What made you dress up as the monster?
I don't know. It just made a lot of sense, and then I did it. Truth is, I'm sort of a monster expert.
Oh.
A monster expert?
Yes. I have seen all of the monster movies, and I know all of the monster rules. Silver bullets, stakes, water, sunlight. You need to fight a monster. I'm your guy.
Any clue what I could
yeah,
use
okay.
against the castle's real monster?
No, Nancy, don't encourage
Oh.
this.
I guess I didn't think about that. He's probably invincible. I think I'm probably fine since I'm small, and he's probably pretty hungry.
Okay.
Got any more advice on catching a monster?
Nancy, don't encourage him.
Yeah, but it's a secret. The best way to catch a monster is to think like a monster. Do you know how to do that?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Then we're doomed.
Right. It was a trick question. Monsters don't think. They just terrorize things.
How is that going to help me catch a monster?
Oh, well... I guess you should think of the smartest thing a monster could do and then do... not that.
Okay. That's cryptic.
Isn't it a bit late for you to be up?
I've got a good thing going. Don't ruin it for me.
That's
Thanks, see you
fair.
later.
Bye.
That's fair.
Hi.
Hello. So, can you tell me a little more about the
Can
festival?
you tell me a little more about the festival?
It's the best. It's a shame that you're here this year. Normally it's so much bigger. It's this big get-together with lots of dancing and great food and great stories. Oh, and there is this fantastic cake. It's just amazing.
So what's it a celebration of?
What is the festival a celebration of?
Well, the story goes that when the monster took his first victim, the whole castle got together and built a huge bonfire and took an oath to find and destroy the monster.
Oh, okay.
They met each year to renew their pledge, and they'd burn a monster made of sticks in effigy. But as the years went by, it just became an excuse to get the whole castle together for a fun night. Well, that's the story most years.
Okay, then. So I found Lucas.
I just found Lucas dressed up
So
as
you
a
know.
monster.
What? Really? Oh, that kid is in for it now. How does costume look?
Good. He
See,
did good.
I knew all this was nonsense. You know, I've got to give him credit. He had us all pretty worried. Oh, he is in so much trouble. I ask you, what is the appropriate punishment for something like this?
Wait, when I caught Lucas, the two of us saw the monster.
What do you mean? Are you sure?
Yep.
Positive.
So this creature is wandering around now? And of course Carl is doing nothing about it, as per usual. How many times did he tell me he was sending out patrols? I've got it all under control. There is nothing to worry about. Blah! So incompetent.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, Nancy.
You are quite excitable. All right. Oh, hello.
Come to my office quickly. Something terrible has happened.
Okay, we gotta go. Excuse me, Anya. Sorry, I gotta go. Ooh, no Lucas. No Lucas! Yeah, he must be off pulling a prank, I guess. Maybe his father finally sent him to bed.
Nancy, something terrible has happened. It's Lucas.
Oh!
He's missing.
Well, that
Could it
changes
just be
that.
another one of Lucas's pranks?
I wish it was. It's not his style. He wants to be there to see what's happening. Anyway, he's just not capable of something like this. You've got to make sure he's okay, Nancy.
I thought you didn't like him.
This is not about liking, Nancy. Everyone in this castle is family.
This is true. So, hey, by the way, is my card
Is
ready?
my card ready?
Here you are.
Woo!
Thanks. I'll let you go. Bye.
I know
Auf
we've got a
Wiedersehen.
child missing and it's like super epic, but hey, did you finish painting my card? Cool. I love it. Alright, time to find Lucas.
Can't check that off yet.
Well, I mean...
It looks like Lucas was dragged off. I'd better find him before something bad happens.
How does it look like he was Oh, okay. Because we've got a sand trail here. Right? The same sand from the glass shop.
It's Lucas. He's gone.
Yes.
I'm sure it's nothing. He's probably off trying to play some trick on Carl.
No, I've searched everywhere. He would never just leave like that. He knows how dangerous it is to go outside the castle walls at night, especially now. You've got to help me find him, Nancy.
Again with the dramaticisms. Okay. Does Renata have anything to say about Lucas? Before I go to where I think he is.
Nancy?
What's the real story with the monster?
I do not know enough to say for sure, but I do know it is tragic. There are two choices. One, the monster's real. He's a living mystery, some terrible abomination hiding in the woods, something that doesn't belong in this rational world. It could just as easily be something else. Something worse.
Like what?
The worst monsters are self-made. There are people like you and like me, but they have taken a terrible turn. They let everything awful, everything sad take up all of the breathing room in their hearts until all they know is revenge.
But
Well,
if it's
alright
just
then.
one person, why the pattern? Why always the same girls?
That I don't know. Every generation has its troubles, Nancy. When the troubles can't be contained, the monster comes out. One thing I do know, it's monsters, human or otherwise, can't stand hope. They can't stand being near a good heart. They try to destroy anything honest and good. They can't bear to remember how they once were.
Fair enough.
Did you hear that Lucas is missing?
Yes, you need to know things got much more serious for you now.
What do you mean?
The monster, he's here now. He is not after Lucas. You do know that, right?
So I've
I
been
think
told.
so.
Do not think so. Be ready. There is no shame in leaving now, Nancy.
I couldn't do that.
It may be your only hope.
Thanks. See you later.
Goodbye.
Okay, there is one other thing I was hoping to find before we got to this point. But it's unfortunately outside in the woods, and we all know how great I am at navigating the woods. Okay. Trying to find something very specific. That leads me home. I don't want to go home just yet. Okay, that goes to the tree. Yeah, there's only one way to go here. Ooh. Okay. Did I find it? No? No. I'm looking for something very specific in the woods. I'm hoping we can find it, but I'm not holding out a whole lot of hope. Let's turn this way. Okay. Let's go forward. Okay. The one time that I am not looking for the exit is the one time I keep stumbling onto the exit, right? If I can't find it in a few minutes, then we will go somewhere else. There is a door to the secret passages out here somewhere. I have such a hard time navigating the woods in a normal position, right? Like, this is so difficult. Just curiosity. Okay. So there is a spin this way, but I think this leads us to, yeah, the campsite. Okay, does the map help me find it? Dead animal and claw marks, so no, not really. Ooh, this might actually be what we're looking for up there. Right this way, I think. Nope. Nope. Come on. Alright, so this is the tree. So if we go this way, maybe? From the tree? Okay. That leads to the way out. Alright, well, that's life. Well, I was trying to find something, but guess we can't. I guess the only way to find it is if you find the door from the what's it? Is if you find the door from the passages. I'm not sure I can find it otherwise. Alright, well, let's go to the dungeons then. Down to the dungeons. We've spoken to everybody. The only thing left is to find Lucas. Hello.
That's one of the cow pieces from Lucas's monster game.
Ooh.
He must have been brought through here.
Okay. Then let's grab tongs and flip the switch. Hello? Well, not there. What about here?
You gotta hurry, help me!
Lucas? Is everything okay?
The creature got me and locked me up in here.
I'll get you out. Hang
Okay.
tight. Looks like I need to slide the bar across to unlock the door. I'll have to...
Okay, so this one I am going to get a little bit of help on because I don't like it. Here we go. Yeah, it's a timed situation, and I am not a fan of the time buttons. All right. So, all right. All right. So 3 and 4, 2, 1, 2, and then 3 is what we're looking at.
Avoid those pegs while it's moving.
So 3 and 4. As soon as it passes this button, we go 2. As soon as it passes these 3 buttons, we say 1. As soon as it passes this far button, 2. Come on, we'll get there. And then as soon as it passes these 2, we're going to press 3. Okay, 2 and 3. All right, we got that. All right, we're good. Freedom!
Thanks, Nancy. I'm out of here.
Yeah, quickly.
Hurry!
Nancy? Nancy, are you okay?
I'm
Yep.
fine, Lucas. I need you to go and get help. Get anybody, okay?
Okay, I'll be right back.
Sure. Hey! Hey!
What's going on? Hello? Is anyone out there?
Okay.
I need more light. I can't see anything.
Well, fortunately, we know how to get more light. Here we
These
go.
images must hide some sort of clue. That one's of the necklace. I wonder if the legend pages I've been finding would help.
Okay. So, the legend pages we've been finding. We have a shield on 19. Okay. Let's do this. 19. OM is shield. Okay. Wrong button. Right button. Okay. I'm not worried about 1. We don't have that. We do have a well on 17. Okay. It is a well. Alright. 11. Okay, so 25 is the pit, which would be this. And 11 is the boulder. Okay. Boulder. And pit. Okay. So that would be, I did all that and then put my notes in the wrong place. So I'm going to rearrange them. There we go. So that would be boulder, maybe boulder necklace well shield pit. Right? Well, the boulder's where, well, no, this is the boulder. So boulder, well, shield, pit, necklace. Okay, boulder, necklace, well, shield, pit. Okay. Necklace, boulder, well, shield, pit.
Did it!
Okay.
Oh, what's this? The legend pages have letters like this on them.
1, 2,
I
3,
wonder if the
4,
order they
5,
were in
6,
before
7, 8,
spell
9.
something. That must be the word I need to spell on the wall.
Okay.
It looks like I can start anywhere.
Okay, we can start anywhere, but it has to be ENTKOMMEN. Oh boy. So, hey, yes, how's it going? Well, I hope you had a great Christmas as well. So the thing is, when you put a letter in, I think it slides to the next one and stops, right? So if I were to put E here, it would slide here. If I were to put E here, it would slide there. So then, if we say this is EN, this should be a T, right?
Wow, it looks like the pieces slide to the
Okay.
next spot when they're put in.
And this would be an N. Okay. Which would make that an E. Okay, so that did not work. So that means this is EN, right? ENT. I'd need a K here. Ugh. Okay. So ENT. Okay, it was good. I can officially now do every single Nancy Drew ever. With the exception of 1 and 2, because my husband did get me. Oh, and we are going to do a blind run through of Secret of the Seven Keys at the end. Yeah, well, it's weird. So this has got to be E-N-T-K-O-M. So we want to put an M here, right? Not really. Okay, so we want to do O-M-E-N. So we want to put an N here. This should be an E. So we want to put M here. So then this would be, alright. E-N-T-K. So this should be a K. O-M-M-E-N-O. I've messed this up. Hang on. Okay. E-N-T-K-O-M-M-E-N. Okay, so this should be an N. This should be an M. Right? N-E. M-E. This should be another M. This should be an O. Right? And then that goes E-N-T-K. So this should be a K. Oh, I put that in the wrong spot, didn't I? Oh, okay. I can do this. I can do this. N. So E-N-T-K-O-M. So we want an O. E-N-T. And then we want an E here. Well, the E keeps sliding down. So we'll deal with that when we come to it, maybe? I guess. I don't know. All right. Oh, I am so confused. All right, so because it slides one down, right? So we go here, that ends in N. We go here, that ends in T. We say this one as E, right? Oh, this is messing with my head. That was an N. That was supposed to be an M. Okay. N. E. M. M. O. TK, so we want K, T, but see then these two slide into the next, see that's what gets me, yeah. So yeah, no, I mean like I know where all the letters go, but the problem is how am I supposed to slip the last letter in if it just keeps sliding? Ha. Yeah, I get that slides to the next one. My question is, like, how do I get it to be... It's like the last letters are the tricky ones to me. Because, like, I can sit here and go, E goes there. But then now how do I get M in place? Or T in place here, right? Because I would be putting T on here and it would slide to E, but it doesn't do that. So unless maybe we go T, E, right? So maybe we have to do it in every other pattern. Right? Yeah. So, like, the question is, do I put them in every... Because, like, if I put one here, it's going to slide there. Which is fine. I have no problem with that. Except for I can't just drop it in. Right? So it's like my problem is the end one every single time. Because that has to be N. We're good. We're clear. That's fine. But now, how am I supposed to get the rest of them in? Oh, I'm working on the wrong triangle, but like, okay. So this is TKOM. So TKO. So the O goes here, and the M, and there's an M here. So I put an M here, and that's fine, and it slides to the right place. But now, I have no way of getting the O in here. None. I don't understand that. Because I can't put it in the T position, I can't take the T back out. It's gonna slide to this M position every time. Yeah, so it's like, how are we supposed to do that? It's just frustrating. So, like, also right now, I can't get anything, I can't get the N over here because it's completely blocked out. Because I have the N up here. So that is very, very, very frustrating. Yeah, well, you can't put them in the circle or on the track. It does the same thing no matter what. It doesn't matter if you put them on the circle or what. Like, you put them in the track, it doesn't work. You put them on the circle, and it's just going to slide to the next circle. It doesn't matter. It's a very, very tricky puzzle. And I'm not quite sure how you're supposed to get the last one in. The thing is I know the word. I've got it all sorted out. I just need to get out of the pit. Is the problem. Okay, so let's go up here. Okay, opening the letter lock. There we go. I know what we have to do to escape. I'm just not sure. Okay. So, here's what they're suggesting. N is the first letter, it goes here. Second letter is M. And they're saying here. O. And then we say T4 up here. E5 over here. The other E is 6 and it's going here. I've got 8 and 9 are in the exact same position, so that's interesting. So M7 here. I guess because this means there's only going to be one place left at the end of this. So it can't slide anymore. See, that just... Okay. Not sure why it wasn't working for me when I was doing it, but alright. Found it!
This must be the scarf Renata mentioned.
I found the scarf. I was looking for that. I thought it was in the woods for some reason. It's not. It's right here. Ah.
The lid's
What?
stuck. Need to find something that'll pry it off.
I'm pretty sure I
That
had
won't work.
something in here. Ah, that'll do.
That looks exactly like what the monster was wearing.
Ooh! Yeah, I don't get how that puzzle works.
The door's locked. I'll have to find another way out.
Alright, so that's the door into the forest that I was looking for earlier, but okay. Now we're in this nightmare. I love mazes. Mazes are great. On paper, mazes are fabulous. When you want me to actually navigate through one, however, I am absolutely horrific at that.
The door's locked.
Oh, that's the well entrance. Okay. So, every single door that we want is locked except for the one that they're funneling me to. That's fun. And of course, now I find every single other entrance into the...
That bag wasn't there before.
Ooh, hello.
These look like spare costume pieces. All of these supplies must belong to the castle's monster.
Ooh! Preface. In the dark forest surrounding Castle Finster, a dark legend lives. Spoken if in whispers, the monster has been striking fear into the hearts of the castle residents for centuries. Whenever the monster is seen in the area, a young woman will allegedly meet her demise at its hands before it disappears again. Exactly when the monster will reappear is never known. However, the signs are always the same. It begins small with minor disturbances. Dogs barking in the middle of the night. I mean, I don't know many dogs that bark in the middle of the night. Mine usually sleeps through it, unless she's outside chasing something, I suppose. Alright. Castle in the pasture, wandering off broken flora as though a large animal has walked through the area. Initial signs that could easily be ignored as just part of normal daily rural life. This is until the danger begins to escalate, and what started as nondescript quickly turns into something much more sinister. Cows that were missing from the grazing pastures are finally found in the forest, very much not alive. Signs of an animal attack are clear, and claw marks are also found on the trees. The ground surrounding the cow outlying buildings and daytime herder huts in the pastures are the next targets, suffering massive damage at the hands of the monster. From there, the attacks become progressively more devastating as the monster crosses the threshold of the castle gates, seeking out its victim, the young woman wearing the necklace, an emblem of the office. The monster will not stop until it finds her. Anyone who gets in its way suffers a similar tragic fate. Historical documentation and journals have been unable to prove whether or not the events mentioned in the legend actually occurred. With the exception of the Freiherr's daughter, the first victim, no other girl mentioned has been found in the records. As is often the case, what starts off as a story is often spun to create a new tale fraught with danger and hidden meaning. What follows is a recreated account of the tragic last days of the young woman, pieced together from various tales told about the monster. Okay,
This email has tomorrow's date.
Ooh.
It's a forgery. Looks like whoever this monster is trying to frame Marcus.
Tomorrow will prove to be the most memorable day in the Castle Finster history. We are off to a good start. We got our girl and we've got our monster. And tomorrow, in front of the investors and the press, we unleash a spectacle that no one will soon forget. Some of you have voiced concerns and are worried about the welfare of the girl. Let me make myself clear. it is too late in the game to make changes. You will follow through with the plan or you will be terminated immediately. And without severance, no exceptions. Castle Finster will be known throughout the world. Whether or not you choose to come along for the ride is your choice. So we know Anya had a bunch of emails that Marcus never said he wrote. Right? So that's your big clue. Hi.
Stop! I know it's you!
So we got to name our monster. We know it's not Lucas. It's gotta be Anya, right? Because she's faking everything. I didn't. Oh, okay. It's a timed thing. I have to make the choice quickly. Okay. If you put me back in the well, so help me heavens. Okay, thank you. It's a timed thing.
I know it's you, Anya.
It's a timed thing. I have to actually
Looks
make
like
a choice.
I don't need this now. If you had any idea how hot it was in that thing. Well, enough with the niceties.
Why are you doing this? This castle was never yours.
It should have been. It would never have been Marcus's if it weren't for me.
Oh.
He can't have it without me.
I don't understand.
Oh.
Neither did I. I pushed him every day to go out there to make a mark on the world. I made him.
You're pouting about
One day
it?
He makes his first big deal, and the very next day he leaves me for some stupid young blonde who really gets him.
I'm trying to open this.
This isn't exactly gonna bring him back.
I don't want him back. I want him ruined.
By scaring away his customers?
I'm trying to open my bag.
No. What if he told me to orchestrate the creature sightings as a publicity stunt?
Did he?
No. But maybe I've got some emails and letters that say otherwise. And what if this publicity stunt led to a deadly accident? He'd be done. Over. Worse off than the day we met.
You won't get away with this.
Yes, I will. Do you still not see who you are in all this? You're the girl in the dress. And I...
Whoopsies! Bye!
Let me out! No!
No, you gotta solve the puzzle on the wall.
It was all
It's fine.
misunderstanding. I'm sorry. Don't leave me here.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm the girl in the dress, and you're the monster, remember?
You don't want to make an enemy of me. One day, I will find you.
Yeah,
Well, there's the waiting list. I hope you're patient.
there is.
Goodbye,
There's that one
Anya.
guy from the
the
second
same,
game
Nancy.
and Ransom of the Seven
You
Ships.
do know what that means, don't you? It means until we meet again.
Yeah,
Yes, I know.
yeah. But until then, there's a puzzle
Dear
on the
Hannah,
wall. Good luck,
the
though.
police soon arrived, and Anya traded one cell for another. She swore her revenge, which may be something I need to keep an eye out for. In 20 to 30 years, Marcus was shocked by Anya's lingering anger. Despite their past, he
Yeah,
really
she does
felt
hold
he
a
could
grudge,
trust
though,
her.
man.
Now that the castle's dark history has gotten a little too personal, he's decided to put Castle Finster up for sale. He
Oh,
thanked me for my help and promised me a special surprise in the future. When Carl discovered that Castle Finster's monster was at long last a hoax, he decided maybe he wasn't really cursed after all.
well, there you go.
Having his board game approved
Yay, he
seemed
did
to
get his
reinforce
approved.
that
Look,
idea.
Carl
And he decided to use
Weschlinster.
earnings from selling his game to leave his job at the castle. I have a feeling he may be planning a trip to Canada to meet a
Yeah.
certain special someone.
Yeah.
Renata went off on her travels the very next day. She seems to have no intention of ever returning to Castle Finster, and I think
Woo!
she's happy about that. She thanked me for all of the snacks and told me to always keep an eye out for
I
her on
only
the road.
gave her one
I hope
slice
to
of
meet her
cake.
again. Maybe I'll even hear the story of our time together in Castle Finster. Lucas and his family moved away from the castle. At first, he seemed sad to leave the castle behind, But after the package I just got, it looks like he's already back to his old self. He promises he won't
Dad
be
just
dressing
found
up
the
as
pig
a
I was
monster
hiding.
anytime soon.
Looks like they
Knowing
went somewhere
Lucas,
tropical,
that
maybe
probably
to
means he's got something
the
better
shark diving
planned.
excursion.
We'll just have to wait and see. Now that almost everyone has
Dread
moved
Isle?
on, the castle is no longer the nightmarish place it once was. The new owners don't fixate on the castle's deadly myths, but instead embrace the entirety of the castle's rich history.
Nice.
The bad and the good. Although Castle Finster has seen its share of tragedy, it has also enjoyed many years of peace and happiness.
Yeah.
Now the castle's residents no longer hide behind locked doors in fear of a mythical monster. From what I hear, der Ungeheuerlichkeit Nachtfestival has been cancelled and replaced with a Finster Festival, a celebration of all the wonderful and unique things
featuring
that
the
have happened
polka
within the walls
prowess.
of the castle. That sounds like more fun, and it's easier to say. Last I heard, my luggage was in Moldova. Hopefully it will find its way back to River Heights before too long.
Or I'll just
As
buy
for
new
me,
stuff.
I'm finally coming home. I can't wait to get back. Love, Nancy.
Woo! What language was she not fluent in? Italian, I don't think. No, Russian. Russian. She was not fluent in Russian. Well, we got the Easter egg. That's about it.
I'm returning home to River Heights to
Woo!
compete in the annual Clues Challenge with Bess, George, and Ned. But when
Woo!
the competition spirals out of control and River Heights' beloved Old Town Hall is burned to the ground, I find myself the prime suspect in a high-profile arson case.
Nancy?
It's up to me to clear my name before I'm forever known as River Heights' public enemy number 1. Join me on my next adventure, Alibi in Ashes.
Nancy? In jail? Ooh. So that's the game where we actually get to meet Nancy's foil in Deirdre. I'm not sure if she was actually like in the books, but she's a good character. I like Deirdre a lot in a Nancy character, as a Nancy character. Right? Deirdre's a lot of fun. Although my favorite, hands down, has still got to be Harper. Harper is still absolute best character I think they've created. Harper is just hilarious. But we won't meet her until, the other one in Louisiana. Not Legend of the Crystal Skull. It's the haunting one in Louisiana. I forget the name. There are so many of them. I forget all the names. Oh, good gracious. There's like 33 of them now. And now I have 30 of 33. Well, I guess 34 if you count remastered. Which would make it like 31. Anyway. I don't have Secrets Can Kill or Stay Tuned for Danger anymore. And they're not sold anymore, so you can't really get them. But I do have the rest of them. And we do actually, I did get 7 ships. Not Ransom of the 7 ships. Sea of Darkness. Sea of Darkness is what I'm thinking of. I did get that one for Christmas, so we get to see Nancy be just absolutely the worst when Ned is going to propose. It's hilarious. And proves that Nancy is just absolutely the worst. Oh, outtakes! What do we got? From the opening. Okay then. Okay then. And
The monster is outside and he is looking at the castle. Everybody be cool.
okay.
Hello? Hello? Open up, please.
No, thank you. We already have one.
Hey, Lucas.
What is your name?
Nancy Drew.
What is your quest?
My quest.
Ha ha ha.
What is your favorite color?
Can I talk to someone else about coming in?
No.
Okay. Ha ha, Monty Python.
The monster is in the castle. Here at Castle Finster, we aim to provide a first-class clobbering experience. Your monster attack may be monitored for training purposes.
I feel like that voice is definitely Nancy's voice, just roboticized. Thank you for tanking the frame rates with snow. Appreciate you.
The monster is in the security booth. Please hold.
Gotta dance with the holding music now. Alright. Oh, we have more. I thought that was gonna be it. Yes. This is a lovely slideshow of the tunnels. What are we doing? Oh, you're back. Hi.
That was a little creepy.
All right, awesome.
Back for more, are you?
Oh, dousing the fire.
All right, cut. What's the deal here? Doesn't this guy know his part? Stay out.
Anyway. Oh, there's more. Wow.
The monster has broken my boombox. I fear for the worst.
Okay, then. There was a lot of outtakes for that one, and I only unlocked one.
Dare to play.
What? That's amazing. There was a lot for only unlocking one trophy. Anyway, I have got to get going. I will be back tomorrow. I am live every Wednesday to Sunday, usually around 10 a.m. Eastern or New York time, whichever is easiest for y'all to Google. We will be playing Alibi in Ashes.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew.
Which is super fun.
This
Hi,
is my
Nancy.
center of
I don't really
operation-
want to listen to you, so I'm going to do that. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.